Video 21, Part 11A of 25, Importance of the Develop Schedule Process. The objective of this video is to present the importance of the develop schedule process and the problems that arise when it is handled inappropriately. The develop schedule process is the fifth process in the project schedule management knowledge area and is related to the planning process group. Please click the like button. Subscribe to my channel and share with others. Thank you. How important is the develop schedule process in the PMBOK planning process group? The develop schedule process is a critical component of the planning process group in the PMBOK framework. Its importance stems from its role in defining the project timeline, ensuring alignment with objectives, and facilitating effective resource management. Here we have a detailed breakdown of its significance. 1. Central role in project planning. The develop schedule process integrates inputs from multiple planning processes, including, first, activity list and attributes obtained from define activities. Second, project schedule network diagrams obtained from sequence activities. Third, activity duration estimates, obtained from estimate activity durations. Fourth, resource calendars, obtained from estimate activity resources. The develop schedule process also synthesizes these inputs to create a realistic timeline, which is foundational for project execution and control. 2. Key outputs that drive project success. The develop schedule process generates essential outputs, such as, first, project schedule. It is a detailed timeline with start-finish dates for all activities, often visualized via Gantt charts or milestone charts. Second, schedule baseline. It is an approved version of the schedule used to measure progress and manage changes. Fourth, critical path. It identifies the longest sequence of dependent tasks, determining the project's minimum duration. All these outputs are vital for tracking progress, managing stakeholder expectations, and ensuring on-time delivery. 3. Alignment with other planning processes. The schedule directly impacts cost management, resource allocation, and risk planning. For example, first, resource leveling. It adjusts the schedule to address resource constraints. Second, risk buffers. It is incorporated into the schedule to account for uncertainties, such as using the critical chain method. Fourth, poor scheduling can lead to cost overruns, resource conflicts, or missed deadlines. 4. Adaptability and stakeholder communication. The schedule is a living document updated throughout the project to reflect changes, such as scope adjustments and delays. The schedule serves as a primary communication tool for stakeholders, providing clarity on milestones and dependencies. 5. Compliance with PMBOK principles. The PMBOK guide emphasizes the schedule performance domain, highlighting the need for, first, iterative planning to adapt to changes. Second, stakeholder collaboration to ensure alignment. What are the problems as the PMBOK develop schedule process is not performed in the PMBOK planning process group as required? The develop schedule process is a critical component of the planning process group in the PMBOK framework. If this process is not performed as required, it can lead to significant problems that jeopardize project success. Here we have the key issues that may arise. 1. Lack of a realistic timeline. Without the develop schedule process, the project lacks a structured timeline, leading to, first, unclear deadlines. The activities may not have defined start-finish dates, causing confusion and delays. Second, unrealistic expectations. The stakeholders may assume arbitrary deadlines, increasing the risk of missed milestones. 2. Inefficient resource allocation. The develop schedule process integrates resource calendars and activity requirements to optimize resource use. If the develop schedule process is skipped, we can have: first, resource conflicts. Overlapping demands for personnel, equipment, or materials may occur, leading to bottlenecks. Second, idle resources. Poor scheduling can result in underutilized resources, increasing costs unnecessarily. 3. Failure to identify the critical path. The critical path method is a key tool in develop schedule. Without it, we can have: first, unrecognized dependencies. Teams may not know which tasks are critical, leading to delays in the project's overall timeline. Second, no buffer management. Risks like delays in critical tasks may go unaddressed, causing cascading schedule failures. 4. Poor risk management. The develop schedule process accounts for risks via what-if scenarios and buffers, such as critical chain method. If the develop schedule process is omitted, we can have: first, unmitigated risks. Unexpected delays, such as resource shortages and external dependencies, can derail the project. Second, no contingency planning. The team may lack backup plans for high-risk activities. 5. Weak stakeholder communication. A well-developed schedule serves as a communication tool for stakeholders. Without it, we can have: first, misaligned expectations. Stakeholders may not understand project milestones, leading to dissatisfaction. Second, lack of transparency. Progress tracking becomes difficult, reducing trust in project leadership. 6. Inability to measure performance. The schedule baseline, an output of develop schedule, is essential for monitoring. If missing, we can have: first, no performance benchmarks. Teams cannot compare planned versus actual progress using metrics like schedule variance or earned value management. Second, reactive and not proactive management. The issues are detected too late, increasing recovery costs. 7. Scope and cost overruns. The schedule directly impacts cost estimation and scope management. Without it, we can have: first, budget overruns. Unplanned delays often lead to increased labor or procurement costs. Second, scope creep. Poor scheduling may force rushed work or last-minute scope cuts to meet deadlines. 8. Inflexibility to changes. A dynamic schedule allows for iterative updates. If not developed, we can have: first, rigid timelines. The project cannot adapt to changes, such as stakeholder requests and market shifts. Second, chaotic adjustments. Ad hoc rescheduling disrupts workflows and team morale. 9. Compliance and governance issues. Many industries require baseline schedules for audits or regulatory compliance. If absent, we can have: first, contractual penalties. Missed deadlines may violate agreements with clients or partners. Second, reputation damage. Poor schedule discipline can harm the organization's credibility. In conclusion, the develop schedule process is indispensable in the planning process group because it, first, integrates all prior planning efforts. Second, provides a roadmap for execution and control. Third, mitigates risks through structured timelines. Fourth, enhances communication with stakeholders. Without a well-developed schedule, projects risk disorganization, delays, and failure to meet objectives. Skipping the develop schedule process undermines the planning process group's effectiveness, leading to: first, unrealistic timelines. Second, resource mismanagement. Third, uncontrolled risks. Fourth, poor stakeholder alignment. Fifth, cost and scope overruns. To avoid these pitfalls, ensure the develop schedule process is rigorously executed, leveraging tools like CPM, resource leveling, and schedule compression. Finishing this video, we will have in the next videos. 1. Creation of WBS for different projects using WBS Schedule Pro. 2. Examples of project plans using MS Project. And many other videos. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like this video and want us to continue with new topics. Subscribe to the channel. All content is free. You can also comment suggesting topics you would like to see on this channel. Thank you.